Testing. There it goes.
Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
What's
13,
that song?
14.
What's that song they did? It's getting hot in here.
So take off all your robes.
I will take my robe off. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your robes. I am getting too hot.
Remember, they're like,
my robe off. I cry. What was that?
What were they singing? That was Snoop Dogg.
No, it was Coolio. What was it? What was that other? I'm trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty. Gonna catch me riding dirty. Gonna catch me riding dirty.
Are you ready? Sit down, turn off the TV, and get ready to laugh your ass off. Because it's time for the Same Sex Dialogue Podcast, where you'll hear the most entertaining discussions about gay topics, current events, and news. Now, here are your hosts, K-Town and the super sexy fashionista, Kim Style.
Hey everybody, it's K-Town, and we are back with another episode. I know we've dropped off the scene there for a moment, haven't we, babe?
Mm-hmm. Way too long. I've missed it.
I missed it too. I mean, we've been really busy, and but nevertheless, we have a lot of good upcoming guests, and tonight's show is going to be good as well. So we'll make it funny and interesting, but it's going to be serious too. So. Today's episode is episode 17, honey.
I can't believe that. That's unbelievable.
Episode 17, and it's called I-See-You. So it's an episode about stalking, how people do it, the signs, and what you can actually do about it. But first, as usual, what have you been doing, baby?
Oh, I'll tell you, I am so tired of being snowed in. I would actually rather be working, believe it or not.
I know. I'm tired of it, too. But at least, they've been calling for ice today. Oh, and happy Valentine's Day to everybody.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day.
We were supposed to have very bad weather, but it missed us, and I'm happy. Well, so far. They're calling for it later on tonight, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Anyway, what have you been doing?
Well, today I've been lazy once again because of the weather, having us snowed in. I was going to do this and I was going to do that and go shopping and go do some things. But, me and my non-four-wheel drive. Funny story, true story. One of my clients, they know that I will not drive anything in the snow. I don't get out in it. I don't walk in it. I don't even go to the mailbox. And I know you guys know that I travel and do in-home personal training. Mm-hmm. Well,
have I heard this?
Probably. I called one day and I said, "Hey, they're calling for snow, so I'm going to have to cancel my day." And my client on the other end said, "Well, don't you have four-wheel drive?" And I said, "Well, of course all four wheels drive, but not in the snow."
You know nothing about that. Nothing about that.
I don't.
You wouldn't go out in it if you had a tank. You wouldn't go out in it.
No. I just don't do the snow. And when I get a new client, they know up front that I just don't do anything in the snow. I don't like it.
You're serious about it, too.
I don't even like driving in the rain. You know this.
I know you
A storm, I have you pull over till it passes.
I know. You like, if there's any white stuff coming down, I'm not getting out of here.
I'll pull my car over and walk. Seriously.
I know. It's dangerous. You remember I had to come out and get you that one time you got stuck? And
yeah. I went in to train a client and come out and it was white.
I know.
I'm doing donuts in my little
sorry
Z4.
for you because you were
crying.
You were panicked.
I just don't do it well. I don't do bad weather well.
I know. I'd
just rather be home, safe, and my clients, thank God they love me so much, and they're fine with that. They are pretty understanding, though, and they're like, no, just stay home. We'll make it up.
Yeah, but you know what? You got a lot of sense, though. A lot of people don't have that kind of sense of danger.
Well, it's not even just danger. It's danger of myself. I know I cannot drive in it. Yeah. I just can't. I just won't. Don't even try it.
Don't feel bad about that, baby. Don't feel bad about it at all. Oh, I wanted to tell them that the little blooper that you heard at the beginning of this is from Kim's sister, actually. Send us the link of a choir, and you can get on YouTube and search it. It says you got to search the worst choir ever. And I'm telling you, I lost my breath when I first heard that. That is so funny, and that's what we were actually mocking there. Well, you mocked that.
I'm gonna kill you.
You didn't know I done it?
No. Oh my God.
The blooper's on the front end of this.
No, that's not me. That is not me.
No, that's you.
No, it's not.
That is you.
She's lying. She's lying. I cannot even believe that you got that on.
That's funny. Yeah, I do. Oh I do. I have it on there.
I need more champagne for that.
That was funny. We laughed so hard on that one. But anyway, let's see. We have some announcements and also an email.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and just do the announcements first.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so.
H before beauty.
Okay. All right. Now, one thing I do want to clarify is our schedule thus far has been pretty sporadic. We just been doing an episode here and an episode there whenever we get time, but we know that we need to have a steady schedule. So I'm going to say that every Tuesday we will have a new show edited and uploaded by at least Tuesday night at the latest. And then we normally like to do 2 shows a week. So the bonus to that is we're going to try to do that on the weekends. Normally I try to go ahead and get it done, finish, and post it on Saturday nights. Not going to hold you to that, but we're going to say on a regular every Tuesday. If we do a second show, it will come out on the weekend if we do it. Okay, so just look forward to 1 show a week. We'll say that for now.
And I hope that extra one that week is live because I love doing live.
Yeah, I love
so
doing live too.
People can chat with us.
Yes, I love doing live.
I love it.
I think live is better, but
yeah, I do too. I like it.
Now, for our upcoming guests, we do have the Girls Hour, which is actually tomorrow. We're going to have them on at noon and going to tell you more about how they got started, more about their show and what's going on with them. And the interview that we had with Kevin Hogan, we've actually had to push back due to some things that was beyond our control, is going to be the 19th.
It's the whole work thing. God.
I know. It's the 19th, and at 7:00, we will be having his interview, and then also that same day we're doing Mr. Peter Tatchell. We'll be talking to him from London. He is an LGBTQ activist. That's going to be a great show as well. Really look forward to talking to Mr. Tatchell. Also, on the 26th, we got Ernie Hoskins. We're going to be talking to him about his efforts he's actually advocating for health in the gay community. So he's going to be enlightening all of us about his efforts to do that and what you need to do to stay healthy and stay up to date on your tests.
Wow, we have some really pretty people on our upcoming shows.
I know.
Wow.
I'll tell you what. And then the next few, I would say by next weekend, we will have our March schedule out. So we do got some good.
Already some people lined up that has some really good information. Also, Ed, my friend Ed, has approached me, wanting me to help him with the LGBTQ homeless And we're going to be meeting this week, and so we'll have him on the show in March sometime.
Oh, that's going to be good.
And
I like Ed, honey.
I do too. Oh, gosh.
Ed's a
we go way
good
back.
guy.
He is.
He's a really good guy. He's crazy about you, honey.
Yeah, I'm crazy about him, too. But, it's funny how we started this. We were just having so much fun. We were saying silly shit and drinking. We still going to do that. But some really interesting people have reached out to us on some really great subjects and issues that, wow, I'm having to learn and research.
Yes.
And we're talking about it and getting the message out to everybody, and hopefully we're helping people. And just...
It's actually an honor to do that.
It really is. I feel like I have a purpose, finally.
You mean besides looking beautiful, babe?
Besides being beautiful every day, now I can actually help somebody.
But yes, it is an honor to do that. So...
Wait, I just want to say one more thing. Can you just fathom helping one person not be homeless?
It would really be gratifying, actually. It really would. It breaks your heart when you, even here in Knoxville, when you drive down the road and you see it's cold. I mean, it's cold, and they're sleeping outside.
Yeah.
With nowhere to go.
Yeah. Remember last year, you and Ari and I got all of our coats that we weren't using. And
we
it
did.
It was like sub-zero degrees.
It was cold that day.
And we went downtown to the homeless. They are sitting on the concrete.
Yeah, on the cold, freezing concrete. Yeah.
And we are wrapping them with
That's right.
coats.
We did.
What a lesson to teach our child.
We did. He really enjoyed it.
He still remembers that.
Yes.
He still remembers us going down and doing that. But
it's just anything like that, any little thing that people have in their home that they're not using, old clothes, especially like gloves and hats and stuff like that.
Yeah, we were wrapping scarves around their necks, putting hats on them,
we had tons
of gloves on them, blankets.
I mean, we were physically putting it on them while they were sitting down,
I just
trying
walked up
to keep
to the homeless
warm.
and wrapped. We had all those extra scarves and just put them around their necks.
Yes.
And the best thing about that, not just that it will help them keep warm, but was teach our child
That's right.
that lesson.
That's right. The lesson of helping others less fortunate. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I think that we're doing a lot of people good.
I hope so.
By talking about it and getting the word out there. So hopefully others will follow suit and continue with that effort there. So let's see here. What else can we talk about? Oh, we're still watching Revenge. I know a lot of people have probably seen it, but we haven't.
Because we don't watch a lot of TV. We just kind of got snowed in one day
Honey,
and started watching. Now we can't drag ourselves from it.
I cannot. I really
wake up thinking about it.
I do too. And I thought about this morning, and I don't know how people went a whole season, a whole year.
A whole week to the next episode.
I don't know how they did it. That is one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life.
I know.
I'm serious.
We have gotten through 3 episodes in like 3 weeks.
We're going to watch.
3 seasons.
Yeah, 3 seasons
3 weeks.
in 3 weeks. You're right. We're going to watch Making a Murderer, but I highly doubt it's going to have what Revenge has. I mean, I'm open to watch it.
I'm hearing
I don't
a lot
think
of
so.
feedback about it.
No, I don't think so. This right here is thrilling to watch. I'm serious. Madeline Stowe is on her game, and it is funny. Madeline Stowe.
Oh yeah. Oh,
she's funny. It's hilarious to watch.
Is it Victoria?
Yes, it's
okay,
Victoria.
Okay.
It's funny to watch her and her husband with their cut downs on the. I mean,
oh God, they hate each other.
They literally hate each other. They hate each other so much. So it's so funny, though. Yeah, we look forward to that. Also, we was watching The Housewives.
Beverly
Hills. Mm-hmm. Is Kyle getting on your nerves with that ring?
That ring and her Morticia hair. I just want to put some layers in her hair bad.
She'll never cut it, I don't believe. She'll never cut it. What do you really think about her style, though?
I think she's just a flower child. She's just a flower child.
She is?
Don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she is.
Yeah.
I mean, what would she do to change?
Let's see. She could definitely put some layers in her hair, and she could stop wearing like bell bottoms and those big bell bottom shirts that she wears. And
sleeves.
I don't know. I wish I could be her stylist so bad.
She needs
Will
some
you
help.
tweet her that a little girl from Knoxville, Tennessee wants to be her stylist?
You can definitely go out there and show them how to dress for real. Who's your favorite on the show?
Let's see. On Beverly Hills?
Yeah.
Oh, the new girl, Erica Jane.
I knew you'd like her. Yeah, she doesn't give a damn what she says.
No.
I love it.
Oh,
she don't
she's my
sugarcoat it
new
for anybody.
Favorite. She's my favorite of all housewives. Erica Jane.
Yeah, she is. She's real as hell. But the one that I really think is she's not pretty at all. She's not pretty at all.
You don't like her.
No, I don't, because
like
let me tell you something. She needs to stay in her lane, period. Because why would you try and tell her how to talk or what to say and what?
Oh, because
you remember
she
was
said
trying
the
to.
C-word.
That's right.
First of all, you don't tell another adult what words to say and not what to say.
Right.
You tell your child not to say that word, but not another grown woman.
Right.
If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's your prerogative.
That's right.
But you don't tell someone else not to say
That's
it.
right.
So Erica came out with a necklace that said C-U-N-T-Y.
Oh, really? Cunty?
And yes, and Catherine said, "Oh, I'll tell you right now, I don't like your necklace." She said, "Well, that's why I wore it." I was like, "Yes."
Good. She needs to put her in her place.
Yeah.
You know,
That was awesome.
Where did she get off, telling people that shit? That's just crazy. But anyway.
It's just her personality.
Yeah, it is. Lisa Rinna's getting on my last nerve now.
Yeah.
Because she's got diarrhea at the mouth. She don't know when to shut up. Stop worrying about,
Yolanda?
Yeah, stop worrying about Yolanda.
She just needs to show up and shut up. Is what she needs to do. Just show
She's
up
already,
and shut up.
Hey, she already admittedly said she was intimidated by her. She don't want to get in a word game with Yolanda.
No,
Yolanda would
Yolanda's
shut
all
her
class.
down.
She's all class though, and up front and honest.
Yeah, she is. I think it's wrong what they're doing to her, and I feel sorry for her, but I think they're getting ready to show why or how that went down with her divorce. Because I seen something where Lisa said, I think she was caught off guard by something. I'm pretty sure that is getting ready to play out in the show. And I do feel sorry for her about that. But, Yolanda's a smart woman. Somebody out there is going to, she should be fine.
I feel bad for her, though.
I do. I really do.
I don't understand somebody gets sick and then your husband leaves because you're sick.
Yeah.
What happened to in sickness and in health?
I think there was motivation, female motivation.
Oh, of course you would think that.
I'm serious. I feel like there was some female motivation behind that decision. You don't just up and say, I don't want to be with you because you and I both said we thought they had a great relationship.
Well, you would think.
A tight relationship. I thought they were pretty damn solid, but apparently not. But anyway, what else are we going to talk about? Anything before we actually get to the podcast?
Yeah, I have an email.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, Outcast. I love Outcast, by the way. Email. What do you two do for fun, and what are your plans for Valentine's Day? Jan and Emily. Well, Jan and Emily.
Okay.
We do for fun. We can't talk about on the air.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
We make fun of people. That's what we do. Behind their backs.
No, we don't do that. We fun, but not make fun of people.
Let's see. Our Valentine's Day plans got canceled due to bad weather. However, I got some new perfume and a new phone. What is it? Something 3. Note. I got the Note 3 phone
It's the Note 5.
Note 5.
Note 5,
I'm not technically
honey.
inclined. I never said I was. It's big. That's all I know.
It's the Note 5, but I'm glad you needed it. Your phone
It's a
was
little
doing,
mini TV
your
I
phone
can
was,
call you on. How's that?
Your phone was acting crazy. You needed another one, so I had to go ahead and get that. And mine was great too. I mean, you got me a Michael Kors jacket that I really, really love.
Looks great on you too.
That I really love, and I appreciate it. And then I'll take my other gift later on.
Oh, our other.
I'll collect on that one
Fun
later.
per se. Yeah, so that's what we do, Jan and Emily.
Thanks for the question. If you have any more questions like that, feel free to send us an email, or you can call our phone number. If you visit our website at samesexdialogue.com.
What's our phone number there, K-Town? What's our phone number?
You can visit
I'll give
our
you the
website.
First three, you give the last. 865. And
Don't start that. You know the area code. You know the area code.
I did my part.
I don't know. You can go to our website, samesexdialogue.com. There's a little thing there, a little icon where you can just push the phone and it will call us, leave us a message. And we'll be more than happy to get back to you with your idea or your request or anything like that. So for today's show, this is about stalkers and how they do it, well, the many different ways that they actually do it. So just to read you some.
Wait, you want to know how I do it? This is how I stalk.
You're so crazy.
I show up at your work. I show up at your house, in your backyard, at your barbecues, at your church.
Quit it.
I change my identity on social network.
You're so crazy.
Just kidding. That's been done to me.
Here's some stats, all right? Here's some stats. 6.6 million people in the United States are stalked every year. 3/4 of those people are, or somebody
Someone
that
they know?
No, yeah. 76% of these victims are women. And some interesting breakdown is 31% is multicultural. 23% are American Indian. 20% African American. 16% are white, and 15% Hispanic. Let me see here. 78% of stalkers use more than one means to obtain information about you. So, needless to say, it really pays to know how to stop one if you feel like you are being stalked. So we're going to talk about some of the ways that they do it. and Kim and I tease about it a lot. We tease each other about stalkers a lot, but sometimes it's not funny. Anyway, give me one of the ways or some of the ways where they do that, baby.
Well, they could be sending unwanted gifts, letters, notes, text messages.
Okay, so they're showing up at
social media stuff through social media. Yeah.
Okay, so for the gifts, they might be what to you would be something
unwanted gifts.
Yeah, what would
Let's see.
It wouldn't be a Chanel purse, would it?
No, I would take that or anything from Tiffany's. Or the perfume that you bought me today. I'm going to take it. That's not unwanted.
Are you kidding me?
Those are graciously accepted, actually.
Are you kidding me? You are so crazy. Those are graciously. What about some red bottoms?
Oh, Louboutins? Those are graciously accepted also. Just leave those at the front door and slowly back away.
Come on. Are you serious?
Size 5.5.
What's an unwanted gift?
I can't think of, a box of black roses, maybe? I can't think of anything I don't want.
Are you kidding me, babe? All right, so that's funny. All right, so give me another way. Of course, social media, right? Okay, so we're going to talk about a unique case with me, myself. This is a personal thing that happened with me.
And me. You go first, though, please.
Well, it was, we first got together and we first started seeing each other.
Knocking boots.
and
Not us. This girl that stalked you, right? Is what you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
You and I were knocking boots. Don't play with me. We were.
Hey.
And, well, she, like I said, we said this in an earlier podcast, but in her mind, when I told her it was over, she couldn't let go of it. She just went crazy. She just flipped on me.
She really did just flip out.
She just flipped on me.
Hold up. Did you see any of these crazy signs before you cut it off?
No, I didn't see any no crazy signs at all. None. I didn't see any crazy signs. I saw them as soon as tried to cut it off. I seen all the signs.
But you were never really, committed.
No, I was never
relationship
committed.
With her.
No.
Boy, she thought so. Or she wanted it, or in her mind she was.
All up in her mind. She thought we were. So I told her it's over. So she had gotten on Facebook. I blocked her from Facebook because I'm going to tell you. What?
You're leaving something really good out. She shows up at your door
in
lingerie.
Yes, she shows up at my door in lingerie like the very next day from across the state.
After you had told her you didn't want to see her anymore.
Yes.
She drives, what,
8
hours?
8 or 9 hours, and just shows up at the door in lingerie. It was crazy.
Do you think she drove in the car?
With the lingerie? Yeah.
What?
I think so. I don't know. Maybe she changed at the gas station. I don't know.
Or maybe she did, and she drove really fast, and she knew if she had on lingerie, if she got a ticket, she could say, "But officer."
Yeah.
Look what I'm wearing.
It was the craziest thing. And my little old neighbor was standing outside. I thought he was going to have a heart attack. She opened it up, just like something out of a movie, for crying out loud. You know what I mean? I was like, what are you doing? I was like, what are you doing? You crazy. I said no.
Did you turn it down?
Yes, I turned it down.
For real?
Yes. Yes, I did. You can't play like that. When you don't want to be a woman, you shut it down, period. But I said, hey, I don't want to see you anymore. Of course, I threw her out of my place, and she went another route. Mm-hmm. She went and got on Facebook, but first, this is what she did first. Before I had a chance to block her, she went and friended all my friends and read through my post and found out I was dating you, seeing you. And then she went through and she found who you were dating. And
that really was unbelievable.
Okay, I blocked her, right? Blocked her. Mm-hmm. Then she was forced to create another identity. And something in me, a sixth sense in me said, ask him if someone has friended her that was like Middle Eastern looking, you know.
And she did. She had.
And he was like, yeah, I think some girl
She's been
had.
messaging me.
She messaging me about. I said, about what? She said she was trying to meet friends in Knoxville and stuff. I said, oh my, I said, that's her.
Yeah.
I said,
and it was.
I said, you need to block it now.
Yeah. Did you have a discussion with her about it?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Well,
of course, she denied
contacted
it. You know
my
what I mean?
ex at this point and everything.
Yeah, she already done it. She was
my
fast.
ex showed up at my doorstep.
Listen, let me tell you something. Stalkers are fast. They move fast because they don't know when you're going to cut that line of information off. But she had already got to your ex and was already playing her like a fish.
My ex was calling me and you. And my ex was like her little puppet, doing everything
she was playing her like a fiddle. That is manipulation
at its best.
You're right.
Well, a lot of stalkers are
Manipulators,
yes.
Yes, they are.
And she was a master manipulator. Seriously, I've never seen my ex. It's not easy to manipulate her until it comes to a pretty woman. Hence, our stalker.
Yeah, she got her good. She got her good.
My gosh,
she really did. We won't tell you all the details, but it was.
I was really scared for a while. I was scared for a while. Remember, I was like, I'm afraid she's going to show up my doorstep.
You were. I said, I promise you, you almost stopped seeing me because of that. I said, listen, don't do that. Trust me.
But who in their right mind goes and changes their identity and goes to the extreme that she did?
Yes. Yeah, I know she did. She really did.
To get information on me.
Wait. I'm leaving something out here.
Oh, God, what'd she do?
People are not going to believe this. Everybody, do not judge me. Everybody has a family member that's in prison, right?
Oh, yeah.
My nephew done something dumb at a young age, and he got sent to prison. Well, he's been in there a while, a good while. Well, somehow she got a hold of him in prison and was asking him questions about me.
That's truly... You had to put the smack down on her. That's all I can say.
What is he going to know from prison?
So he called you.
Oh yeah, he got my number and he called me. He said
person had called me.
Yeah.
Was he trying to talk you into going back to her?
No,
okay.
No. He was like, she's calling me and
crazy.
asking about you. I was like, what?
Did they know each other?
Oh yeah, they know each other.
Okay.
They know each other. But they hadn't seen each other in I don't know, maybe 15 years, I don't know, but she found him in prison and was asking him all kinds of questions about me. That's some of the craziest
what I think
I've
you should
ever
do?
heard.
Here's what you need to do.
What?
You need to call Lifetime Television for Women and get on that show, My Crazy Ex.
But she really wasn't my ex, honey. Well, she
thinks she was.
I know, but that is
we could
one
be
for
famous
them
from that. 15 minutes.
I'm sorry,
oh my God,
I got you a stalker too in that ordeal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, honey.
She
anyway,
Facebook stalked me.
They are going to do that though. That is a number one. See, times have changed, right? So with the evolution of technology and how much information people are so willing to put on the internet, it's very, very easy for someone to find things out about you that you don't want them to know. So sometimes it's not good to put all that stuff out there because you don't want somebody goes crazy, you're trying to break up with them and whatnot. They just know your whole life story. Do not use Facebook check-in. I cannot stand that. There's no sense in anyone knowing where you're at any point in time during the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you have an admirer, I mean, that's a great way for them to find out maybe where you're having lunch.
That's right, where you're having lunch.
And come by, and they're crazy people out there.
They will come by, or when people send invitations, to a party or whatnot, we never answer those. We never say we're going to any of those. That's somebody you're making their calendar out for them. They can easily find you.
That's
it's
right.
Like, oh well, she said she was going to go to this party over, so I'm gonna make sure I'm right there.
Yeah. Well, what I will do, I do like to RSVP, just because I'm that kind of girl. I will text the person that invited
That's right.
me.
Not put it on social media for the world to see.
Social media, and
right.
actually, you taught me that. I used to do that all the time, innocently. But you're like, don't do that. People know where you are. And I've said, I never thought about that because it shows up in your feed.
Yes, that's right. That's unnecessary, honestly. It's not necessary. Anyway, so be careful of social media.
Facebook inventors are nosy people. They want to know where you are, what you're having for lunch, and who you're having it with.
You're right, baby. Hold on one moment here. Let's see here. What you got now?
Let's see.
What's another way that
Another way that they can stalk you is, posting personal information or spreading harmful rumors about you.
That's true.
She
maybe, you know what? That's like reverse psychology. I did read that a stalker is going to create any kind of means to have communication with you, right?
Whether it be good or bad.
That's right, whether it be good or bad. Mm-hmm. So if they can make you mad and get you to reach out to them, that's their way of contacting you, having some.
Your stalker, when she went through my Facebook and found out my ex, she was saying bad things about you to her.
Right.
But she was just wanting a reaction from you. She
Yes,
was wanting you to call and say, why are you doing this? She just wanted you to call because you weren't returning any of her phone calls. Uh-huh. She was wanting to say, I just needed you to call me.
That's exactly right.
She wanted to hear your voice.
That's exactly right. That's what people don't think about sometimes. Mm-hmm. They're trying to get a rise out of you so that you will be the one to reach out to them. So that's very good, baby. Mm-hmm. What else do you have here?
Ooh, this is, you know what? Just doing these shows, I'm learning so much. Let's see. Creating or manipulating situations in order to have contact with you, such as applying for a job where you work or calling you with a personal emergency to make you feel guilty or sorry for them.
That's right.
Did she ever do any of that?
No, she didn't apply for a job where I work or create an emergency. No, but I can see people doing that. You and I seen a show where these are true stories about crazy exes, though.
It's one of our new favorite addictions.
Really good. Yeah, it is. That's a good
Guilty pleasures, rather.
She actually went and got a job where this guy worked. Okay, and then she did something and got him fired. It was just crazy mess. But if they wanted to bad enough, yes, they would go get a job. They would go apply for a job where you work at.
Yep.
And that means it's time for you to quit, time for you to move.
Or damaging your home, car, or other property.
Oh, yeah. They'll do that, too. Yeah, because now they're angry. Mm-hmm. They're so angry.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. Well, I mean, especially girls key people's cars. And
that's crazy.
Bust tires. I've never done anything like that.
Well, you know what? I should have known something. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and admit this one real quick.
Oh, Lord, I'm scared.
My stalker that we were talking about earlier, younger, I think it was in high school. I should have known not to mess with her. She carved F-U in the back of a brand new 4Runner. And so I knew not to mess with her.
Yet you still went out with her.
I didn't go out with her, honey.
You did. Okay, so yet you still knocked to boots with her.
Not really.
Okay,
all right,
how to deal with a stalker? How do we deal with them?
All right, so
send a clear message. Tell him or her in no uncertain terms to leave you alone. Call the police.
Yes.
Definitely call 911 if you see someone stalking.
Watching you. Just, you know what? But you have to know, like, there are so many times where it's going to be a coincidence that you run into somebody.
Maybe.
Right? So many times. But, you know, like, if every time you turn around, this person is there.
You're being stalked.
Yeah, you're being stalked. Mm-hmm. I mean, come on.
Well, especially if any of the other things that we've talked about, they've been doing, you know.
Yeah.
If they're showing up, they're stalking you. Call 911, get a restraining order, log everything, keep a book, write everything down that happens.
Yeah, you need to write everything that happens down. And also, you need to block them from all your social media. You have to just kind of like disappear from online activity if you can. So it's always the best thing to do. Also, as you mentioned, you need to write everything down so that you have times and dates. Nowadays, you know what? You can do this. For if they want to be so bold as to show up where you are, take out your phone. Mm-hmm. Take out your phone and videotape them or take pictures of them. And it has a time and date stamp on it.
That's not a bad idea.
That police can use to help prove your case, to say this person is just showing up and looking at you all the time or whatever, bothering you or whatnot, because it can be very, very dangerous. Anything else, babe?
Install a home security?
Yes, that's always a good idea anyway. I think people should even go so far as to get, they got these cameras that you can mount on your computer. And from those, you can have a program on your phone that you can download, or an app that allows you to see into your house if you happen to be gone. Because
is the camera right on your computer?
Yeah, it's on your computer, or you can have it anywhere in your house. Basically, you have it anywhere in your house.
Kind of like a nanny cam.
Yeah, kind of like a nanny cam. Yes. And those allow you to see into your home while you're not there. I know that Comcast has that now, where that's not a bad idea. I mean, you need to know what's going on in your home. If you have somebody doing crazy things like that.
Yeah, and you tell others, talk to your neighbors, talk to your friends, limit social media use, change your phone numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, change your phone number, for crying out loud. Don't be trying to hang on to that phone number. It's not good to do that. So you want to cut off everything from them. Also, I wanted to say that if you have kids, you need to look out for your children as well. Just to keep them safe, and also because they know if your children are out somewhere, you have to eventually go pick them up or whatever. So if they know your children's routine, it's going to be an easy way for them to keep track of you as well, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
And you can change up your routine.
Yeah, change up a routine. Yeah, that's a good idea as well.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, it is. Well, I think we've put out a lot of good information today and had a lot of good laughs.
Always.
If you guys are ever interested in giving us some ideas about shows, you're more than welcome to shoot us an email at podcast@samesexdialogue.com. That's podcast@samesexdialogue.com. You can also go on to our Twitter feed, be getting a lot of Twitter followers. Yay. And a lot of people retweeting our stuff. We do appreciate that. If you have an iPhone, we will be absolutely grateful if you go over to iTunes, subscribe. We have managed to stay in the top 100 of all those podcasts. There's it's more than 200,000, I'm told, that are listed on iTunes. Our show has managed to stay in the top 100 of that. Since we've launched, we went up and down, but we've been pretty consistent here lately. In order to stay there, from what I've heard on other podcasts, there's a guy who actually has contact with Apple, and from best they can figure out is the way you stay there is you get at least 244 subscribers every day. So that is astonishing that we've been able to accomplish that and stay in the top tier of the entire podcast, or the entire new and noteworthy section, and also for the society, culture and society portion, or the category that we're in. We've been managing to stay in the top 10 of that for quite a while, and we're very grateful for everybody that has been subscribing, leaving us all those wonderful reviews.
5-star reviews. 5-star reviews.
If you haven't left us a review, please do that, and that will be beneficial to us to help us stay up there. We have a free Google app that you can download for your Android device. Listen to all of our shows for free as many times as you want. You can share, you can push like, you can heart them.
And leave a 5-star review.
All right, and get the word out there for us. So, baby, is there anything else you want to say?
Just that I'm super, uber excited that we had another great podcast tonight. Thanks for joining us.
And we'll see you guys next time. Baby, I love you.
I love you more.
That's the end of our show. Don't you dare leave without going to iTunes to subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. Ciao, baby.